You've been told that going silent will make an avoidant partner forget you, that no contact pushes them further away, that distance equals abandonment in their mind, that your silence is just proof you were never worth fighting for. But the psychological reality is actually the opposite. And once you understand why, you'll finally see no contact not as punishment, but as the only space where he can actually feel what he's been running from all along. Here's what most people don't understand about avoidant partners. Your pursuit isn't romantic to them. It's a threat. When you text, call, reach out, try to connect, you're triggering their nervous system's alarm. To an avoidant, closeness feels like control. Your words feel like demands. Your presence feels like suffocation. So their brain does what it was designed to do. It shuts down. Think about it from his perspective. Every time you reach out, his system registers danger. This person is too close. I'm losing myself. I need to protect. So he becomes distant, cold, withdrawn. He might blame you, criticize you, create conflict just to reestablish space. But here's what's crucial. He's not doing this because he doesn't care. He's doing this because caring feels unsafe to his nervous system. Your proximity isn't giving him security. It's triggering his deepest fear, losing himself inside someone else. This is why pursuit backfires with avoidance. The more you chase, the harder he runs, because every reach out confirms his fear. This is too much. I can't handle this. I have to protect myself. And the moment you stop, the moment you remove that pressure he's been fighting against, everything changes. When you go silent, something unexpected happens to his nervous system. For the first time, there's no external threat, no one chasing, no one demanding, no one suffocating. The noise stops, and in that silence, his system finally relaxes. The defensive walls don't need to be so high anymore because no one is attacking. But here's where it gets interesting. The moment his nervous system relaxes, suppressed feelings start surfacing. Because avoidants don't stop feeling when they withdraw. They just compartmentalize. They push the feelings down and lock them away. But those feelings don't disappear. They just wait. And when the pressure from external pursuit stops, those suppressed feelings have nowhere to hide. Suddenly, without you reaching out, without your voice, without your presence, he's alone with his own emotions. And his own emotions are terrifying. Because avoiding was easier when he had something to avoid. He might feel it at 2 a.m., a sudden thought of you, a memory, a realization that you're really gone. And his first instinct is to numb it, distract, deny. But the silence makes that harder, and that's when the internal conflict begins. Now he's experiencing something his nervous system never wanted to feel, the absence of you. And for an avoidant, absence is more threatening than presence ever was. Because presence could be controlled, he could withdraw, create distance, manage the relationship. But absence? Absence means loss. And loss is the one thing avoidants fear more than anything. He's caught between two forces now. Part of him is relieved. Finally, I have space. Finally, I can breathe. But another part of him is terrified. She's really gone. I pushed her away and she actually left. This internal conflict is where avoidants finally process. Not during the pursuit, not when you're trying to make him feel something, but in the silence, in the space where he has to face what he's been avoiding. And something unexpected happens. He starts remembering, not the hard moments, not the conflicts, but the good moments. The times you made him laugh, the way you looked at him, the safety he felt when he let his guard down, just for a moment. Without the daily friction of the relationship triggering his defensiveness, he idolizes. You become perfect in his memory, because the real you, complicated, needy, human, is no longer there to remind him why proximity felt threatening, and that's when the obsessive thoughts begin. During no contact, avoidants experience something they rarely allow themselves: sustained longing. They think about you constantly, not because they've changed, not because they suddenly value the relationship, but because you're now safe to love. You're not there to trigger them. You're not asking for anything. You're just absent, perfect, unthreatening. His mind replays moments, imagines conversations, fantasizes about reconnection, constructs scenarios where you come back. He might start checking your social media, looking for signs you still care, wondering if you're thinking about him too. But here's what's essential to understand. This preoccupation doesn't mean he's ready. It doesn't mean he's healed. It doesn't mean he'll suddenly be able to handle closeness. In fact, it often means the opposite, because he's fallen in love with the idea of you, the fantasy version that exists only in his mind when you're not there to be real and complicated and human. And if you respond to this, you'll trigger the same cycle all over again. Here's the truth that changes everything. Understanding why he misses you during no contact doesn't mean you should go back. It means you understand that his missing you is about his processing, not about genuine change. His longing is about losing the fantasy, not about wanting the real relationship. His internal conflict isn't something you need to solve by returning. In fact, returning interrupts his processing. It confirms his fear that he can manipulate the relationship by waiting. It teaches him that avoidance works, that withdrawal brings you back. And the cycle continues, deeper next time. No contact isn't punishment. It's the only environment where he can actually process his attachment wounds. It's the only space where he faces what he's been avoiding. And it's the only way he develops the capacity to handle closeness. But here's what matters most. His healing is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is your own emotional peace, your own clarity, your own life that doesn't revolve around when he's finally ready. Understanding avoidance doesn't mean accepting avoidance. It means seeing clearly enough to protect yourself, to stop abandoning yourself trying to reach him, to stop waiting for him to become someone who can handle love. Because sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is accept that he might never be ready. And you decide you're worth more than a someday that might never come. That's when you finally get free.